in the AFC Championship game. Off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Taken in the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Off play action, it's Minshew. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Well, that's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
And you know, coaches always talk about we prepare for every eventuality. You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8 ball on the road to get things going.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Eckler. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Henry's got it out outside. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves to James.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 at the 19. On the ground, it's Eckler. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Herbert. Looking middle, and that's complete. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Herbert has it knocked free.
Looks like a running back going through the line. Quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal with some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. punching it in from a yard away. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead.
Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game, how about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Fielded in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Now Minshew. Eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Jerry Tillery breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
It's third down.
So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough road for Minshew and the Jags.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score, Chargers 7, Jaguars nothing.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Out of the gun is Minshew.
Now Minshew has it knocked out.
Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because the defense got it. They were already within the shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. And a fair catch is called for. He will take it in to give his guys some excellent field position here.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First down, it's Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs. Out of the gun, Herbert. incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert. And it is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards, the final tally.
The 7-yard line.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. This is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Back to throw here, Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And here he'll get it down to the 7. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Brought him down. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Herbert. This will be caught at about the 5. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd and 7, Minshew. The open man is Westbrook. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
And a Jaguar first down.
credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Minshew. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A gain of 4 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he will have a Jaguars first down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
First down, Jacksonville.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Minshew's
Call it a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
a gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Minshew, that one complete. He finds Sharp. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And again, this time in the tailback. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. And he fires one that's intercepted. Desmond King picks it.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. We'll get this to Eckler. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Herbert just beat the play clock. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones.
So the first thing crossing my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely, and from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
This is Armstead on the carry. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
12-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, they go with Armstead. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And Lambeau will put this one through. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
Take it in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional round.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Whipping one into Allen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
first and 10. Herbert. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. To throw again. Herbert. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
This pass finds its way to Williams. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Here we go. The end result, 21 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Herbert operating from the red zone. That's complete right around the 80. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
Selma, man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. Yeah, I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder, puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Minshew sets to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. So third and long after the sack. Tough road for Minshew and the Jags.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth.
And out. Fourth down.
They're going to try and throw. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Minshew, first and 10. The tight end making the catch. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They're backed up here with a first and 20 now after the holding penalty. A run here with Armstead. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Jaguar ball carrier. He was brought down by Drew Tranquill.
On 2nd and 15 now. Minshew. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He lost the football and picked up by the Chargers. He's at the 40, 20. And he takes it back to the house. That's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. So a great play there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why.
And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there? They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully onto the Super Bowl.
And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that cause.
Jaguars 3. Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
18-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Minshew. He finds a man with a crossing route. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Off play action, it's Minshew. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Look at me, zipper! Hey, let go!
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. Going deep downfield for Ross. Minshew going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 24. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have picked up right where they left off in half number 1. Just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well, and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this. We can kind of punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
And a pedal to the metal. That's what we're seeing right now. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he is goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Chargers 35, Jaguars 3.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
5-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, high 7. Hey. No, dude.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. Open man is Ross, complete. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Running it with Armstead, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Minshew. Sliding out of the pocket. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
46.
It's the fullback there to make the grab. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. So he scrambled right but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Call it a pickup of 7, and it's a 2nd down.
At the 26-yard line.
Herbert now. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Chargers on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Herbert. And it's complete. Henry. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
32-yard line.
They'll try and grind some clock with Gordon. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
The ball carrier.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Henry's got it out on the left side. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. They're looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Herbert on first down now. And for right side here, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Have confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
And you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. Linebacker Miles Jack able to knock that one away.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
3rd and long, it's Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
13-yard line.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They're going to pass here with Herbert. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll go play action here with Minshew. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to let it fly. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Trying to get it there to D.D. Westbrook. And that'll bring up 2nd down. It'll be Minshew again. Man open, it's Ross. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 45-yard line. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 20. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Henry, incomplete. It's second down and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough, tough way for it to end.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everybody.